You've got a story,
Welcome.
you've
This
got a
is a video
purpose, but
we're
if
going
you're
to be
waiting for
creating
permission, you're
today.
already too late.
On to this tutorial, the first thing we're going to do is to bring in our background. So you have your assets on my left hand side. So this is my background. And then we already have our voiceover. This is it. So
You've got a story.
and that's how we're going to start. So then look at this. I created this one. I just put it at the side for reference purposes. So the first thing we have here is a book. So we're going to bring in the book. So we have this. Extend a little. Then text. Now this text, I'm going to teach you how to do it once, and every other place I'm going to use it, I'm just going to copy and paste to save our time. So now the text says you've got a story, so I'm going to clean this default text. Got a story. Then I'm going to change these fonts. There's a font I'm looking for. I don't know if I could find it here. Okay, let me use Monster Rats. That's not actually what I was looking for, but let me use it. So now the color is black. So this is what we have here. And then the next thing we're going to do is to add keyframe to this so that we can do some manipulations there. So on this side, I look for transform keyframe. I put it there. And I also come down and look for blend keyframe. I also drop a keyframe there. Then I'm going to bring the opacity to 0. And then as I've moved some distance, I'm going to extend the opacity. So another thing I'm going to do here is to put animation. The animation I'm going to use is type 2 animation. So I select type 2 animation. So then I'm going to see what I have here.
You've got a story.
Correct. So now, but this book, you have to animate it as well. So click on the book, put transform keyframe. Now send the book out of this place. And not just that, bend it a little, so like this, right? Just like this. And then after some time, you get it to a normal shape, bring it down, and drag it. So this is what you have.
You've got a story.
Okay, just take a look. Okay, so I can put my smoothing keyframe, Alt K to bring out the panel. Then let me smoothen my keyframe. Click on that.
You you got
So I leave it like that. And also do the same for my texts. Got the story just Alt K. Then then behind this one we have something. So I just
you got a story.
click Alt K. So got the story. Now for the importance of this, I'm going to copy this and keep it so I'll be using it subsequently because that's the pattern of our text,
You
right?
got a story. You got a purpose.
So now the next thing I'm going to do is to copy this and Alt plus G to make it a compound clip. So now if you check my test, see that after you got the story, it's moved out of the screen. So I'm going to try to
You got a story.
do this, drag it out of the screen. Okay, so this is what I have here.
You got a story.
Okay, so now dragging it out, so I'm going to put the keyframe. So I'm also using click out.
Story.
So that's it. And then if you watch the next clip after the story, you see that arrow and this thinking in. Okay, so I'm going to put this arrows. Put leaves. I'm going to start bringing my other assets. So the first thing I'm going to bring is this. I'll try to bring it closer. Okay, so now if you watch this, you see that it came out from the right. So I'm going to put my keyframe and here. I'm going to drag this off. And then after some time, I'm going to bring it in. Okay.
Story. You got a purpose. You got a purpose. You got a story. You got a purpose.
I'm going to rotate this arrow. Somewhere like this. So I'm going to reduce the size. Okay, so for arrow, I see that's transform keyframe. Push it away from this place. So at the set points where I have transform keyframe, I need to bring it in.
You've got a story. You've got a purpose.
Okay. So now I'm going to also try to strengthen this animation.
You got,
So the next one I'm going to bring to my tests. So remember I told you that test has already written it. I'm just going to be copying it because of the ingredients inside it. This is what I have. Check. So I'm going to fill it.
you've got a story. You've got a purpose. But if you've got a story. You've got a purpose. But you've got a story. You've got a purpose. But
Yeah. So now I'm going to now be talking about how to get them off the screen. Okay. So now I'm going to compound key with one, copy them. Same thing here. It's compound clip. And I'm going to get it, drag it down.
you've got a story. You've got a purpose. But if you're waiting for permission,
I'm always putting that smoothing keyframe animation because of time, but you already know how to do it. So the next time that comes in,
waiting for permission. But if you're waiting for permission,
so the work is coming from the top. So I'm going to point here. So, but if with permission, okay, so that's what I'm having here. Okay, so after that, I'm going to place on compound clip Alt G so that I can come here and click keyframe and move it out. So at some point,
if you're waiting for permission, you're all. But if you're waiting for permission, you're already too late. For permission, if you're waiting for permission, you're already too late. Waiting for permission, you're all. Permission.
okay, so I'm going to bring this check mark. This check mark. So I'm going to come here. I need to use mask, add mask, split mask, type like this, bring it to the page, go to mask setting, add keyframe there, then I got this, I'm going to drag it like this.
You've got a story. You've got a purpose. But if you're waiting for permission, you're already too late. If you're waiting for permission, you're already. Permission, you're already too.
if you're already too late. So something like this, something like this, you're already too late. So what happens is that we bring in the text first. Once again, I'm going to paste that text. So now, okay, this last one, I'm going to click compound click first before I bring that text. Let me push it aside because you need to fade out. So Alt G. So
Waiting for permission? You're all.
transform keyframe. Also come down and click on blend keyframe and turn this. So move a little bit. Turn the opacity to 0.
You're already too late.
Already too late. Yeah, too late. So what I have here is already too late. I'm going to bring it down here. So before I now start bringing my clock, shift like this, put it on. So but I'm gonna click on view again and it will be very little. Okay. So next thing I'm going to do now is I'm going to compound click on them, including the text, ready to read, and this Alt G. So what I'm going to do is to go to here, drop the keyframe there, and increase the size of this user size, and then get some size, reduce the size, small.
You're already too late. Every minute you hold back. You've got a story. You've got a purpose. But if you're waiting for permission, you're already too late. Every minute you hold back, someone else is rising. Stop overthinking. Start.
Okay, so thank you very much and see you in the next